Welcome back to another episode of the Why That's Funny podcast. I'm Andrew Ginsberg, and I'm joined today by everybody's favorite magician, Captain John.
Hoi!
What's up, Captain John? How you been, bro?
Good, man.
Good. Oh, look at this guy. Fancy, huh? We got a wine guy here, huh?
Yeah,
you drinking wine?
I'm going to try it.
That's amazing, dude. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. John's starting off the pod, ripping into a bottle of, what is that, Cabernet Sauvignon?
Ammunition, dude.
Wow.
Nice bottle of ammunition.
Well, ammunition, that's what you drink. Yeah,
it's
all
from
right.
Salmonau country. Salmonau County?
I won the lottery, babe. I'm drinking ammunition now. We're fancy now. I'm going to drink this and then go drive around the lawnmower for a few hours. That's nice, dude. What's that from? Oh, Sonoma County.
Yeah, Sonoma.
Oh, that's nice. It's from Northern California.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it 2022? It's
Yeah, 2020. That was a great year. It hasn't aged very long, but that's good. Nice.
Does he get you?
This makes me want to come back.
Yeah.
I need to have a sip of that wine.
I figured it.
Give me a little taste. Come on, a little.
Maybe if I start drinking wine, you'll come back.
Little something.
I got to figure out something to get you, you know?
Oh, I'll tell you this.
I need a brutal thing to have you.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe,
Oh, shit. Fuck.
maybe somebody close to me will get hit by a bus or something.
Yeah.
And then we can start drinking cab together again. That'd be nice.
Let's start the show.
I'm drinking Dunkin' Donuts. This is also a 2022. Let's start the show, folks.
You
All
are
right.
listening to Why That's Funny, a podcast that enlightens you on everyday things. Starring Andrew
Guys,
Ginsberg and
I will say
Captain
this
John.
about drinking, John. Let me tell you something.
God, it's delicious.
It's good.
It's actually really good.
I will say wine is the one thing I kind of miss.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, wine was my favorite thing in the world. I was
It's
a
crazy.
huge
I kinda
wino.
missed it too, so I just started drinking.
You miss drinking wine with me?
Yeah.
This reminds me of you while you're sitting here next to me. Well, yeah, I miss you, man.
Well,
I miss you, dude. Well, yeah. Go ahead.
I went to I took my stepson to the city. So like that's why I'm drinking wine. I kind of got into feels. I was like, oh man,
It changed your whole life.
Yeah, 'cause,
One day
like,
in this 4 hours in New York City, and now you're like, I am a different person now.
because he wanted to go like see like some comic book stores and
Yeah.
bullshit, whatever. And I was texting you, and I was like, yo, I'm in the Village. You're like, dude, that's my spot.
That's
Go
where I
this,
lived.
do this, do this. And you're like, go to St. Martin's. Like that's where
Mark's.
we chilled. St. Mark's, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never seen that place during the daytime.
It's different.
I was like,
right?
oh my God. And like Liam's like, this kind of like sketchy. I'm like, it never looked like this. It was always like popping, mad people everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
because we used to do it every like Saturday night, like get bombed and walk down there. And,
Yeah,
like,
it's
there's,
still-
like,
it's nice
Asian
to-
places, dumplings, all
Yeah.
that. Nah, now is. So we're walking. We go to the one spot from the train, and they're like, all right, let's just go to the Village, like, because we had to wait till fucking 10:30. We got there way too early.
Yeah.
And there's just this guy, this fucking white guy, no shirt on, jacked,
Yeah.
bleached blonde hair, just like walking, and then almost punches me and Liam, like swinging hard. And I walk by, I'm like, oh my fucking God, come on. Like, I have like a fucking
Yeah.
stepson.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
just looks at me and goes, is that fentanyl? I'm like,
Dad,
nah,
is that
man.
no? Is this where you score?
I'm like, nah, that's meth, dude. Like, that ain't fentanyl.
We don't know what it is. It could be a mixture of both, for all you know.
But he wasn't doing that, like,
You're always gonna have those kind of guys walking around the
Yeah.
city, no matter what time
I
of the
know.
day. But the Village is nice. I like St. Mark's. That's the epicenter of culture, in my opinion.
And see, the
and
thing
drinking.
the thing is that like it's the best. I was like, Liam, I'm going to show you the real city. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the Village. I'm going to show you the shit. But like, he's not 21, so like, it's like,
Okay,
yo, this place.
now
is really
wait outside
cool.
this bar while I show myself the real New York City.
I'm like, yo,
And
this
you
place is
imagine.
really cool. This place is real good. He's like, yeah, all right. Like, there's nothing here. Nothing's open. Like,
Yeah.
nothing was open. Like, there's nowhere to.
Well,
drink.
you were there at 11 o'clock in the morning on a
Yeah,
Thursday. Yeah,
I know.
yeah. So, but there was stuff open. But yeah, obviously it's not gonna, the nightlife is not going to be as popping as
I
nighttime.
know. I know, and I don't know. It's weird, man. Bringing a fucking 7,
Yeah.
6, 14, whatever. Fucking
Yeah, you seem like you don't know, but that's yeah, somewhere between 13 and 16.
I'm a good stepdad. Goddamn.
He's like, no, the first time I went to New York City I was his age by myself though.
You went by yourself?
Yeah, well, it was a different time, man. It really was. Where are these guys now where we go, oh, it was a different time. It was 2003 or whatever.
I'll tell you what, it is crazy seeing kids, like little kids, walking around saying, I'm like, yo, you're going to die. Like, you're going to die.
I know.
It's fucking nuts.
I used to live there. So I lived in the East Village for like 8 years.
Yeah.
You know, and you came and visited me a couple times when I lived in the other place on 12th and 2nd. And I like how you're just it's weird talking to you while you're just drinking this wine.
Why?
I don't. You're fan. Why did making this going to the city make you become a wino?
Because I remind me of like getting blacked out of wine with
Yeah,
you.
because I drink a lot of wine.
Yeah, exactly.
I did.
So I was like, you know what? And then the last couple of days, I've been having a bottle. I'm
During
like,
that era, I was really into wine. I used
Yeah.
to have the wine. So you guys might have walked by it. There's a big liquor store called Astor Wines that used to be
Yes,
my favorite
Astor
place in
Wines,
the world.
yeah.
So I had the Wine Box of the Month Club subscription
from there.
from there.
So you just have to walk and pick up a box.
They would mail it to me.
Wow, it was right there.
Well, it was easy for the guy then, I guess. But it was like local delivery. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like you couldn't
Yeah.
sign up. You had to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
local.
yeah,
But
yeah.
they would drop off 12 bottles on the first of every month. I used to look forward to it. I'm like, oh, look, my special day on when my 12 wine bottles get delivered.
Did it ever come a chance where you didn't finish all 12 in the month?
Yeah, there was of course, but and the thing was they were always seasonal, so it was like, okay, we got to drink these. These are spring wines, or like in June it was like we're drinking South African, Lambrusco this month, all kinds of stuff, and we would try the wines. And I was really into wine during that time. Me and my friend Brian, we split the subscription. We were drinking a lot of wine during that time. But even before that, I always was a big wine guy. Loved wine.
No, wine's unbelievable, dude. The thing,
Wine's
the
great.
reason why I love it is that because like when I have like 6 beers, like,
Yeah.
you always kind of want 12. Like you get to 8 and you're like, all right, should I have 4 more? Should I go to sleep?
Yeah.
Like, but with wine, you have a bottle,
Yeah.
and you get a nice buzz.
Oh
You're
yeah,
like,
you feel incredible.
I don't almost feel like when I used to smoke weed, like you almost feel like you're high.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't eat before you do it, like it's a perfect amount. Like, listen, people out there, if you want to try wine, don't eat before you do it. Drink an entire bottle; it's great.
Yeah, drinking a whole
Yeah.
bottle of wine is amazing. That's probably one of the things I miss the most about drinking is drinking a whole bottle of wine or 2 bottles of wine with someone else. Even with food it's great. And yeah, it does make you feel a bit more jovial than other alcohols. Like if I drank, whiskey, I'd be like, I hate every decision I ever made. But when you drink wine, when you drink wine, you're like, oh, this is life. It's poetry. It's art. It's love. It's all these things. That's what
Yeah.
wine does. That's why all the
Makes you a
Greeks
little left bomb.
and all the fucking, Italians, all these. That's why they act like that because they're always drinking wine.
Is
That's
California
why
a big
they
wine
all
spot?
touch. Oh, huge, dude. When I lived in SF, I used to go
SF,
I used to go up to Napa Valley. I used to go up to Yountville and all those places.
Dead calling it SF.
Yeah, that's what people who live there call it, shithead. All right, that's what they fucking call
Yeah,
it.
well, you know, B, you fucking call it.
Only
Old
people who
Bridge.
call it San Francisco are people from that watch Step by Step or whatever the fuck. we wherever that show was, Full House. And speaking of drinking, actually, it's funny. I was in Hoboken the other night because I did a show in Hoboken called the Barbershop
Another great place
Comedy
where we used
Show.
to drink all the time.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man. I always said to myself, I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast. I wrote it down on my little sticky note. I have such love for Hoboken, New Jersey.
It's great.
It is one of the places, dude. When I walk through Hoboken, nothing but good memories flood through my system.
That was the first
no
real
negative.
city I went to by myself.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, come to Hoboken. I'm like, I hate cities, dude. I'm like scared. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know anything. I don't know how to take trains. And I went there and I was like, oh, this is the best place in
It's
the
the
world.
best. It's where young people go to retire.
Yes,
It's where young people go
seriously.
when they don't want to work, but they do sort of because they're
Yeah.
young and they just act like they're still in college.
could
They
just
make
get blacked out
$30,000
at
a
a bar.
year. Yep.
And like, it could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Hoboken.
It's great.
It's fine. Like, it
Nothing
doesn't matter.
Nothing but good, and nothing. I will say, I have a lot of control over my non-drinking. It actually in 2 weeks it'll be 5 years since I've had
Oh my
any alcohol.
God.
I know.
We gotta have a 2-week special.
Half a decade.
A 5-year special.
Half a decade, no
That is
booze.
crazy.
Half a decade not under the influence. But
I
that's
probably drank more in these 5 years
than I did my whole career.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, than I have in my
you
entire
have,
life.
yeah, sure, that makes sense. But I rarely get like triggered by that kind of stuff, or like I don't really think about it in like a positive way mostly. But when I was walking around Washington Street in Hoboken on Saturday night, dude, I'm not even joking. I was like, I'm gonna take my fucking shirt off right now, and I'm gonna go into a bar and get blackout drunk. I'm gonna go to the.
You
far
actually
side.
had a fighting urge. Was that the
That-
first real urge to fight besides in the beginning?
No. I mean, you always gonna get urges. That's
Yeah.
never gonna go away.
That's why I'll never quit smoking.
Well, you're gonna, smoking's even worse. Forget
Yeah,
that.
I know.
I quit smoking cigarettes 6 years ago. I'd say I still think about it every day. Pretty much, it pops in your head once.
Yeah, you
Especially on
smell
a
it.
day like this where it's like nice and cool out. You're like, I should smoke a pack of cigarettes.
That's why
it's
I would-
nice out now.
yeah.
It's cool.
I would never quit in the winter. I would only
impossible.
quit in the summer.
Summer's a little
It's
easier,
like, oh,
but
God, you're
still.
outside inhaling.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
humidity.
I couldn't fathom
kill
smoking
yourself.
cigarettes, but I do that. That just never goes away. But dude, Hoboken, man, what a place! What a great place! I'll never forget the times I had there, drinking on the pier, drinking garbage bags full of beers. Incredible, young. Got my
Young.
first job, $25,000 a year, just rich, just on the pier.
I remember waking up so hungover, and you were just screaming out the window of your apartment.
What year is it?
What year is
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
boy?
yeah.
And the guys were looking at you like, dude, what the?
I used to pretend that, for those that don't know, I used to pretend that a time machine had manipulated reality while we slept, and I would scream at people from the balcony on the street and go, "Excuse me, what year is it?"
Yeah, because you woke up drunk / hungover.
But then when they said what, they would go, "It's 2000 whatever," I would go, "I have to get back to 1975." That was my favorite kind of joke. So you guys had a good time in New York City?
Yeah, it was a great time, man. We rode city bikes. That was fun. It said you have to be 16. I was like, Liam, put your birthday is 88. And we just fucking... Dude, city bikes are unbelievable. You get the electric ones, you start pedaling, boom, doing 16 miles per
you go
hour. I'm like,
fast.
yo, we could kill. We could die.
Yeah,
Like,
you
we
go-
could easily die.
Yeah, they're dangerous as
But,
fuck.
dude, people respect the bike lane so much in that fucking city.
Yeah, because
Except
people die all
the other
time.
bikers.
Yeah, the
'Cause
other
the other
bikers.
bikers just fly by you. Like, oh, you're right. I'm like, all right, dude.
I
Like,
know.
Wait, you're not relaxing? I'm sorry, you gotta get that DoorDash and
I
that fat
know.
fuck down the street?
I know.
Wait, you want that $2 tip? Fat ass ain't giving you shit, buddy.
Yeah,
Fucking loser.
That's a whole conversation you're having
Yeah,
with the
that's
guy.
all I had. Like, he's cutting me and Liam off. He's like, oh, you're right. I'm like, on my fucking dick, dude. Get out of here.
I know the bike people have a major attitude
Jesus
problem, and it's like it's
fucking
not your city.
Christ.
It's not your city bike people.
No.
I went. It's like
As long as
it's
they
a
having a good time.
New
I
York
was
is a
going
car
fast.
city, in my opinion. It's not Amsterdam. It's not
shouldn't be.
it's not this lovely little bike riding
Yeah.
place. It's hell on earth. Everybody's in the street fighting
It
for their
really is hell
lives
on earth, dude.
for that stuff.
No, but the whole thing is just
Nah, the
it's
city's the
way different than what I remember. But I also remember just being
Yeah, you
blacked
remember
out.
just drinking
And I
with
remember
me.
having so much confidence. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I'll say anything I want. And now I'm like, yo, come here. Don't go near that person. Don't go anywhere near. Don't go here. Don't go there.
It's still the best. Like
Dude, and then we took the cab. Like after we walked around. I don't know. I gotta give the kid credit. He was getting tired, but I was like, yo, come on. Like, you love the city. This is what you have to love. You have to love walking. That's
yeah,
all it is.
yeah, you do walk a lot more.
So I felt bad because they didn't have the action figure we wanted at the 2 stores. I was like, all right, dude, fine. We'll go to fucking Harlem. I didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Harlem. We're like, yo, it's fucking 10 blocks away from me. And I get there and I'm like, damn, dude, it's 10 blocks away from
well, it's
you.
25 blocks away.
I was
from
like,
me.
yo, so this place was selling action figures, but it was also selling incense, shoes. I'm like, dude, what? Is this the English Town auction in the store? I'm like, I'm in the poorest place ever.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, it's all right
I
up there
felt
now.
poor. You kept saying it was all right. I tell you what, I got in there. I walked 1 block. I'm like, all right, we're getting another cab. That wasn't as nice as you said it was.
Hey, I understand. Maybe I have a low threshold for what I think is nice these days. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
definitely do.
I don't know. But my neighborhood's very. I mean, it's all the old people.
Well, I never got to your neighborhood.
It's all the. And I like my old neighborhood too. I still love the East Village. I love it over there. I love it.
The East Village was really nice.
Yeah, it's every time I go down there, I'm like.
So
fuck.
we get to
I used to be somebody.
what was it? NBC. Where the fuck is Jimmy Fallon? The NBC? Is that
Yeah,
the
he's
studio?
in
So we
NBC
go into the
studios.
NBC studio, right?
You should have had Nick give you a tour,
Dude, well, you know him. I'll text him and ask me fucking
Yeah.
today.
He probably could have got you tickets to something.
Well, people were online for Jimmy Fallon, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you guys seeing? Like Jimmy Fallon. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went into like the gift shop and
Yeah.
like they were like, I was like, yo, I was like, I heard them talking like, oh, and then we'll continue to tour and then we'll go see Jimmy Fallon. I was like, I'm like, yo, you want it? You want to just get on this line and just see if we can do it? He was like, yeah. He's like, it's late. I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So like we start like kind of walking by the line, and the lady was immediately just like, no, "What are you
Nah,
doing?"
nah,
I was like, man,
You're not seeing Jimmy."
I really thought we could have like snuck in there and got in there. But fuck it, man. I don't know. The city's just a fucking dude. And like right when we got off in Times Square, I was like, oh, this is what I hated.
Yeah, Times Square is hell on earth.
No,
Times Square is hell on
dude,
earth.
it's crazy.
That's where I spend all my time. Imagine that.
But
at 2 in the morning.
But there's where the coolest shit is though. Like the Lego store is fucking sick. Like,
Not
it's-
to me, not to someone like me.
Yeah, but
I
have
would.
you ever
I hope
been in
they
there?
drop a bomb on the Lego store and let all the Lego pieces on the people inside of it explode into 10,000 pieces like the Legos. That's what I think should happen in the Lego store. They should drop a bomb and the M&M store while you're at it. Drop a bomb on that store. too.
what store?
The M&M store.
Oh yeah.
People, dude, they come to New York City. They come into these comedy clubs with just giant bags of M&Ms. It's like you couldn't have bought that at your fucking local Walmart. You piece of trash. You had to come to New York and get bulk M&Ms at the M&M
When was
store.
the last time you were in the M&M store?
I would never go into the M&M.
You never
store.
went in?
I walk by it every
Listen,
single
city
day.
boy, give it a shot.
I'm not going
Walk
in
in,
there.
see what you think.
Yeah, I know what I'll think. I'll think this is too many M&Ms. That's what I'll think. Fuck this.
I know what I'm thinking. This is too many M&Ms.
There's one now across from the M&M store. There's a big dispensary that they opened, which I
Oh yes, yeah,
you
I
see
saw
that place?
I saw it.
Okay,
It's
if you look,
huge.
it blows my mind because if you look in the window, all the stuff that they're showing in the window is just is just shrooms. I'm like, why is this shrooms?
It doesn't make any sense.
It's like jars of shrooms.
it's just
why?
no, everything's legal.
It's
dude.
not legal anywhere
Everything-
besides that one
no
store
one
in
cares
Times
about-
Square, or no one cares.
No one cares about anything anymore, dude.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
Oh yeah, with weed, no one cares. But it's unusual to
told
just
you.
see shrooms in the glass in
Dude,
the window.
I told you, my cousin, he doesn't do anything. Like, he's
Yeah.
a big sober guy, but he bought a shroom bar, gave it to his dad, told him
Yeah.
it was weed. You have to eat the whole thing. So he gave it to his dad for Christmas. His dad called him bugging out like an hour later, like, what's happening? Everything's melting in my house.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He had
That-
no idea. He took the whole thing. It was 100 milligrams of shroom.
That's my biggest. Oh my god, 100 milligrams.
Yeah, it was
I would be
the whole
hospital.
bar.
I would be hospitalized. I would be hospitalized. Like right before we started this podcast, I took 10 milligrams, and I expect to fully be bugging about 40 minutes into it.
Yeah. Let me see what time it is. We'll catch you on the
100
time.
milligrams.
6:13. You'll be
are
bugging around
done.
6:33.
You are done on 100 milligrams. That's
Yeah.
that's my worst fear with my parents too, because I always like. My dad, my mom goes to sleep at 7 p.m., right? So he's always up, he stays up a little later, and I know he's home and he's bored. I always want to be like, Dad, I got you some edibles. And when Mom goes to bed, but I'm just worried he'll take too many and be like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what
But
to
you
do
gotta-
anymore.
You gotta tell him, be like, hey, listen, take one.
Take one.
'Cause when my
but
dad
even
started-
one, if you haven't done weed in 50 years.
When my dad had the liver transplant, he was in the most pain, and he can't do his like Valium or Arthurtec or whatever the fuck anymore because his liver shot.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, try like edibles. And
Yeah.
he was like, oh. He's like, this is great. He would call me randomly at 8 o'clock. He's like, John, I thought of the funniest thing. And it wasn't. Like, it was just, he's like, if you grow grass outside, it turns into straw. That's how the horses eat.
We're all horses, man. Yo, John, man, we're all horses. Don't call me anymore, Dad.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it with my pops, but it can't be done. I don't know. We'll see.
Try
I'd like.
it out.
I saw them recently, actually.
Ooh.
I saw them briefly, very
Got a
brief.
Mark story or
very
a
brief
fucking,
interaction? It was
Lieutenant story?
just a very hilariously brief interaction because I
Oh, you went to AC, right?
went to Atlantic City.
So give me the whole schloop.
Well, the whole sloop on Atlantic City was this. Like, we've been in the city, and I basically spent this. Sometimes I miss having like going to like a barbecue or going in a pool or going
Yeah.
to a beach like in the summertime. Instead, I'm just in the concrete jungle, hustling towards my dreams, sweating, grinding. There's, you know what I mean? Like your brief afternoon is my entire lifetime's 1,000.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I couldn't do
It's
it,
a
dude.
lot.
I don't know how you do
I
it.
love it.
I really
I have a
don't.
lot of love for it. I know in the
other day, I was like, wow, I might kill myself. If I come here every fucking day. I would actually, because like, dude, I was taking the train in. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was
No,
taking the
please.
train in.
I
First of all,
love
the
it.
train is unbelievable. I've been taking the bus my entire life to the city.
Oh, the train is way better than
Bad
the bus.
move.
Yeah.
I took the train.
But
and
it's longer.
Not only that, me and
Yeah.
Liam sat in these shitty seats, right?
Yeah.
The
They're all
mid
shitty seats.
No, the mid seats in the train.
Yeah.
Where like it's
Oh,
in
that-
between
those
the two
are shitty
cars.
seats, yeah.
So I thought that was train seats. I
Yeah.
don't fucking know. I don't take
Right.
the train.
Right.
So we're sitting there, and then this obnoxious guy gets on, talking the entire time on
Hate
his
those
headphones.
guys.
8:50 in the morning.
cancel
Yeah, he's like,
call.
He's like, where you go? He's
I'm an
like,
important
I'm in Harlem.
businessman.
I'm like, all right, I'm like, Liam, come
When
on.
I
show
die,
me.
no one will remember I even existed.
And Liam's like, can we move? I'm like, I don't know if we can move, but we're fucking moving. And then we sit down, and it was the most comfortable seat in the world. I'm like, oh my God, why the
Yo,
fuck
Liam.
haven't we been sitting here?
We're sitting in the handicap seats, bro. This is where all those fucking vets sit on the train.
Wait, why the fuck was I saying this? What were you talking about?
I was just talking about how the city can be overwhelming a little bit in the summertime.
So I was texting my group. I was texting my group chat, and I have people in my group chat that like fucking worked in the city, and I was like, guys, I don't understand. Like, you just take the train, and it's the best.
Yeah.
And then
It's expensive, yeah.
My boy Frank was like, look at the person across from you in the eyes, and you will see no soul.
Yeah.
They fucking hate their life.
I know.
I was like, yeah, but like it's. I did though. I looked at the guy. And
That's what
he
I
was
hate
just
the most.
Staring at me, I was like, damn, dude.
Well, if you could say that. I mean, fair enough. Good point. Whatever your friend's name was, Larry or Job or whatever. But look, Frank.
Larry's dead. And I don't got a friend named Job.
Okay. Yeah. Why would you have a friend named Job? That's an insane name. It's a biblical name. But this is what I hate. You could say that about anybody who's going to work. This is what I hate the most about my current situation in my life because I'm watching The Warehouse for minimum wage during the afternoon.
Yeah.
And that's not a real job. It's not a job I take seriously.
No.
I do it because I'm allowed to bring my microphone in there and work on my YouTube channel
Yeah.
and my stand-up.
Yeah.
And I can write, and nobody bothers me. But it's not a real job.
Yeah, but imagine doing Excel sheets the entire time, then taking an hour.
Well, no. But what I'm saying is like when I'm in. But the only real downside to this is like I really enjoyed when I didn't have like anywhere to go in the afternoon. Like over the past year,
Yeah.
where, I would sleep till 12:30 every single day. I wouldn't go outside for
You
the
would
first
get
time till
here
4 in the
late,
afternoon.
Like, I might not get there until 4. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, you're not doing anything.
That was because I would stay up till 5 in the morning every
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
the sunrise every night. But now I'm up there with the people I don't want to be around. 8 in the morning, I'm with all these people. They're all on the train, and they're all going to work at the same time, and they're all wearing the same outfit, just blue checkered shirt tucked into blue stupid pants with your brown stupid shoes, going to push your stupid papers around. Better make sure I predict the forecast for everything you're doing. Doesn't matter. A comic's gonna blow you up. A comic's gonna land right on your office and kill you and everybody you
Or
work with.
AI 71554.
Yeah, get off the train, you schmucks. I sit there, I look at these people, I go, fuck you people. So I understand that. And then these people, they go to the city to do this.
Yeah.
You don't even need to do this. We had a whole pandemic where we proved we don't have to do this.
Yeah, that's
but then they're like, you know what? Forget everything about the pandemic. Forget how we worked from home for
such
2 years
bullshit.
and did whatever we wanted and had our babies and our cats like this and we're fucking working and we don't need to even do anything. Let's go back to the office.
But
Let's
why?
go back because they're bored, dude. Because they hate their families.
No,
yes.
they're making them go
No,
back.
the part of them, there's a whole...
Imagine making you go back.
There's two camps. There's people that don't want to go back and they're being made to go back, true, but there's people that are like, yes, I'm going back. I hate my fucking wife.
Yeah.
If I have to spend another minute with these people, I'm telling you.
Dude,
Because I worked with these people.
I work with people like that too.
When I had a regular job, my boss,
You're good.
he was always trying to be like, yo, like, let's go to the office. What do you say we go to the office? I'm like, dude, I sit here in my boxers and rip bongs. Like, why the fuck would I want to go to an office and do Excel in an office? Like, what are you saying, dude?
It's fucking crazy.
But
Dude,
he was like, I really want to go. But you know, he had, no offense, he had 2 little kids.
Yeah, of course.
The fuck would he want to be home for? Of course he wants to go to the office. He could probably get high at the office. He probably has a harder time getting high at home.
that's true. That's honestly true. It's
Yeah.
like he probably
Brutal.
couldn't do anything.
Brutal, dude. So I see these people. I'm like, what are you doing? We had a pandemic already. We realized we don't have to do this. You guys are all going again. You're wearing the outfits, the clothes again. All those clothes that I had when I was in tech, the blue. I was that guy. I had the checkered, stupid.
Yes, you were, yes.
No. This is more like I'm going out or drinking. Yeah, you look like you're doing what you're doing, which is drinking wine on the couch. But
I never wear button-down shirts. I don't know.
yeah, I guess you've started dressing like such a cracker that I don't even notice anything about your outfit. You
Yeah,
are
I
wearing
know.
weird sunglasses.
Well, I'm drinking wine. I feel like I have wear a good shirt.
I like it. No, I
Yeah,
respect
but
it.
Anyway, go back to fucking bugging out on these people.
What the fuck was I talking about?
You're talking about how mad you were at the people that want to go back to work because they hate their families.
Right? Oh, the checkered shirts.
Yes.
I had all these shirts. The chino pants, the brown, whatever the fuck you call them, the brown
How
clothes.
much were your outfits when you were balling?
I don't remember. I bought everything at Marshall's or Nordstrom Rack or those types of places.
okay.
They were just business casual shit. Every one of those pieces of clothes I have gotten rid of. They are all gone. You will never see me wear something like that again.
Facebook Marketplace?
For the rest of my life. No, I threw them in the literal trash. I put them all
You could have
into...
made money on that, dude.
I don't give a fuck. I put it all into a garbage bag and I threw it out.
Dude,
now the
you're
other
so
day I
punk.
did sell something on Facebook Marketplace. I sold a table. That now I work in the weird warehouse for minimum wage.
Yeah.
I walk outside and there's this like ridiculous table.
Okay.
Like I mean the table was
Oh, wait,
I'm
you
telling-
sold
I
that
sold
table?
that I couldn't believe this
No
fucking guy.
way,
Dude, I'm telling you, this table was a zillion pounds. It was the heaviest table I'd ever seen in my
dragged
life.
it into the warehouse.
I dragged it into the warehouse because I knew it must have some kind of value. It was like this really nice, mid-century modern table, whatever the fuck, And I'm like, some stupid asshole's got to have nothing to waste money on than this piece of shit.
Yeah,
so I brought
definitely.
it inside, listed on Facebook Marketplace. I sold it for $400.
$400
for a coffee table, dude.
Oh my
this
God,
schmuck
dude.
comes up to me. He's like, so what do you think? He's like, I just want something that's really bold. I'm like, yeah, it's bold. Give me the money, you fucking douchebag, and get the hell out of here.
It's
all right.
bold.
Enjoy
Yeah.
your bold.
I've had it for 15 years.
Have fun wearing your blue checkered shirt and your blue stupid pants, and you got your coffee table. That
You
costs-
hate corporate America more than you hate most things I see.
Oh, I'm done with that.
Yeah,
done
I'm
with
saying
that.
you hate the people that are in corporate America as well.
I don't hate them. I just don't want to. I don't want anything to do with it, and I hate them.
Yeah. So anyway,
I don't want anything to do with it anymore.
let's take a little backtrack. Let's go back to AC.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you, John.
Mark and Celia. This wine
Normally,
hasn't-
I'm the one bringing it back.
That's my wine hasn't hit. Your edible might have.
The edible did hit, but
The edible when the edible hits.
So anyway, we said to ourselves, let's get out of this capitalist hellscape for a weekend. Well, not a weekend, a Tuesday, because
Tuesday, yeah.
we never
It's
take.
a little too expensive on the weekend for.
Well,
AC,
she's also a
anyway.
stand-up comedian. We never take off from stand-up. But the one
true.
night where I always say I could take off is Tuesday. That's just why we do the podcast on Tuesday.
Yes.
And because like what's gonna happen if I miss a Tuesday?
But
show?
now they're coming out on Wednesday. Everybody, new up
Right. You may have noticed that by watching this right now on a
Yes.
Wednesday. Now, thank you for that important
Yes,
announcement.
announced.
It's announced. It's been announced. So I feel like I'm hanging out with fucking Frasier right now. I don't know
Okay,
what's
dude,
good. This
just
guy's
watch.
getting sauced up.
Killing it.
He's pouring big. He's getting big glass. You're like a divorced
Big
mom
glass, dude.
out
Watch
out
this,
for the
watch it.
night. You're you're like You're like a divorced mom out for the night at Red Lobster.
I'll never eat there, man. Seafood's not fresh. Shut the fuck up. Shrimp,
Are
all you
Red
can eat
Lobster
shrimp for
still
$30.
Are they still
The
in
best.
business, Red Lobster?
I don't think so.
No, they're
Toast.
gone. They're all gone. They're all
Well,
boarded
they're
up.
toast on East Brunswick.
Damn. They're toast on East
I
Brunswick?
gotta chill on this because I might not be able to finish these two.
You're too blacked out, huh?
Not yet.
I like that. We'll just deal with a very blacked out John throughout the podcast. He's blacked out on wine. He starts telling me things like, "Oh, you changed, bro." Well, shut the fuck up and drink your Cabernet Sauvignon.
John. Anyway, fucking
No, so
Yeah.
and my mom is always saying, if you want to come to Atlantic City, I can get you a suite any night of the week.
Did she get you the suite?
She did actually. I couldn't
Ooh,
believe it.
You had a John room?
I was skeptical that like the room would be nice or anything would be good
had a
about
John,
it.
You
Yeah,
had
it was
a John
It was a John room. It was a fancy room.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It was actually the only, and it was just funny. Like,
Did it have a mirror on the ceiling?
no, it wasn't like it
that
wasn't
was-
like crazy. It was in the ocean. Very nice place.
Oh, yo, how did you go to Hard Rock? Did you check it out?
yeah,
it's fucking
I've been
cool,
there
right?
before though. Yeah.
Oh, you've been there before?
Yeah, it is.
Ah,
It's
yeah,
nice.
Get to see Bruce
I was-
Springsteen's motorcycle and this.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, it was funny though. Like, I went down to my mom made me. She's like, you have to come here and get the keys. Like, she went to Atlantic City, got the keys.
Oh, she got the room and everything. Oh, that's the best.
and then
You
drove
don't have
back.
to check in or anything.
Right.
Oh, wow.
I was kind of
Sweetheart.
annoyed at her. I was like, can't you just tell them my son's coming in to leave
What
the
the
keys
fuck?
there? I didn't want to see them. I didn't want to stop by there.
Oh, you realize?
I was like, you're making me see you.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen you in 4 months.
Because
I really don't
because
wanna-
then when I see them, then it's like a critique on everything. It's like, you're not going till 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, yeah, we're busy. Like, we don't care. She's like, you're gonna go there and go to sleep. No, we stay up till 4 in the morning. We're crackheads, okay?
Yeah, thank you, mom. You're 68,000 years old.
They don't understand. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like, then
yeah.
you're gonna leave the next day. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna stay up and then we're gonna
stay
sleep
up.
a
We're
couple
gonna spend
hours.
$500 on the roulette, and then we're gonna go home.
Then we're
okay?
gonna go right home.
Nice.
So we went to see them, and I because I showed up at like 8:45 at night. She was like, my mom like came out in like her pajamas. Like, what time? I'm like, it's 8:45. Don't do this to me.
Yeah,
don't
come
act
on.
like I woke you up in the middle of the night. It's
What's the
8:45.
thing that she always does to you? Hardball, scapegoat. No, what's that
What the
called?
fuck?
When you do it, when you do.
What are you possessed?
No, when you
hardball, scapegoat,
When you're like, don't sabada me, don't
patronize me,
No, but the other one.
condescend.
No, come on. It's like a new trend word.
I feel like
that
we're doing a
everybody
game.
always
Oh,
says, like,
gaslighting.
Don't gaslight. Yeah. So she was gaslighting you.
Oh, she always no one gaslights me better than her.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
I always say that no one gaslights better than my mom because she'll get vegetable cream cheese, put it all over her bagel and go, hey mom, what are you making? She'll go, vegetable cream cheese. Vegetables. I'm eating vegetables on the bagel. What else is vegetable cream cheese? It says vegetables on it. Ooh,
Very good. Very healthy.
vegetables. So I woke them up
Yeah.
and that was nice. And
Did they meet Did they say hi to the girl?
I was like, you wait in the car. I'm going to go in and talk to them because I don't want to start a whole big thing. And my mom, of course, she was like, you just leave him in the car. What do you think? I'm an animal? You don't want me to talk to the people in your
You
life?
say yeah.
I said, I thought you'd be asleep, which you were. So I'm trying to make this quick. You're in your schmatka. You're sitting here, you're wearing your schmatka. You don't look like you're ready to see people.
So Jewish.
Whatever the fuck, That's what she always called her, like, nighttime outfit. She was like, I'm putting on my schmatka.
Does she wear an up, like a top and a bottom that match? Is she one of those?
She wears, like,
Because my mom does that. She wears like a top and a bottom
yeah,
pajama.
like an old lady
That's fucking crazy.
outfit. I don't know.
That is crazy.
I call it a schmatka. That's what my mom always called
That's
it.
the craziest thing that people like. All right, you know what? I bought this pajama outfit. I'm gonna wear the top and the bottom. Like, yo, you're not wearing pajama pants and a shirt. Like, you're
Yeah.
wearing a matching outfit.
Yeah.
Like, that's I don't know. It's just
Pajama pants in general. Like, get the hell out of here with
Yeah.
that.
Well, in the winter, no shirt.
Yeah, I guess that's
Just
fine.
chill and
Yeah,
walk around the
pajama
house.
pants
It's
are
not
fine.
bad.
But like, I don't know, some people do like matching pajama pants.
know.
In New Jersey too, and it's funny. No one will remember this, and if you do remember this, you are a diehard Why That's Funny fan, and I want to congratulate you right now. But we did a whole episode once, and it was a recurring theme in our original podcast back before 2020. That
I remember this.
yeah, you may that I used to hate, and I still hate people that in New Jersey that would go to the bagel store in their pajama pants.
Oh yeah.
Yo, put some pants on.
Nah,
you
but-
just like you're acting like you're getting breakfast in your living room.
I used to be one of those people.
Of course, everybody does it. Not me. I dress up for the bagel store. I know what I'm doing. I gotta make sure I look presentable. I'm not. But people come in, they're like, they got like socks and the sandals, and like, where am I? And oh yeah, in public. Yeah, Jesus Christ,
I got
dude.
socks and sandals right now.
Dress
dude.
up and then take all those dress clothes and then throw them in the trash and resent everybody who wears them. That's what I always say. All right, and then dress down after that. That's what I do now.
Dress up, dress down.
You gotta dress up to dress
you got
down.
the room. You're in AC.
In AC.
Tell me what happened.
It wasn't a whole lot to report. I will say I threw some money on roulette. I mean, not on roulette, on blackjack. No, I mean, not on blackjack. Fuck.
Jesus Christ, craps?
No, it was roulette. Sorry,
Okay.
I put money on black.
Okay.
Lost immediately.
100?
50.
Okay.
Lost immediately. Then I said, let's go to the boardwalk, which was fun. And like I was like, all right, like
I've never been to the boardwalk.
you never got, dude, me neither. But I was telling
What's
her,
it like?
I was telling her because
I've never left the hotel.
I know
in
it's so
AC in
fun.
my
Well,
entire
I'm like,
life.
I was telling her because I haven't really like come to AC unless I'm drinking, which is a long time ago, or if I'm going to a concert, which I saw Fish there a few weeks,
Okay.
and I went with AJ to see Gaslight Anthem a couple
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
So, but it's like, we're just here. We don't have anything else to do except like be here,
Yeah.
you know. So I was like, we should go to the boardwalk. I was like, I've literally like never walked around on the boardwalk before.
How was it?
So it was funny. I was like, we're gonna do things that people do at the boardwalk. So I was like, let's play the games, try to win a stuffed animal.
Wait, there's games on the boardwalk?
Yeah, there's like
I just thought it was. When I thought of AC Boardwalk, I was like, I thought it was just a boardwalk to go into the other casino, and there was nothing else on it.
no.
There was actually like games and cotton candy and
Yeah,
funnel cakes.
I wouldn't say cotton candy. Yeah,
No,
funnel cakes for
cake.
sure.
There was shit like that. Really?
like the spray. So I go, well, so like they
The
had this,
spray
they had this
thing
big
with the
stuffed
balloon.
animal pickle
Okay.
that I was like, this
gotta
will look,
win
this
that.
would look great in the apartment.
Gotta win that. Yeah.
Well, I was just like, I just want that, and she agreed. She was like, that would look sick on the couch.
Yeah.
So I just went up to, I just went up to the lady, and I was like, how much? Can I buy that pickle? And she was like, you gotta play the game. And I was like, no, like just name a price. Like, what does the pickle cost? I was like, I don't want to play the game. Like, I'll
$20.
however how much would people have to lose to win it?
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
give
yeah.
it to you. And she was like, nah, you gotta play the game. And I was
You're
like,
such a fucking not kid. You hate fun.
I don't play games, dude. You
Yeah.
know I don't play a game.
I know you don't play games, but I figured once you stop drinking, you have to have some kind of fun in your life.
That's not fun to me. That's hell.
What
if
is
I,
fun
if
to
I
you?
got in trouble at court and they were like, you have to play, the sentence would be like, play a game. I don't want to play a game. Especially like a competitive game like that, where it's like, ooh, we're playing the water guns together. I'm like, win. I don't give a fuck. This is all meaningless.
Oh my god.
Life has no purpose.
Jesus fucking Christ. So anyway, how much did you get this pickle for?
But there was nobody else playing, so we had to play each other. So I was like, all right, like, I was like, we'll just play. So we played, and
But that had to be a large prize.
Yeah, it was
You
a large
had to trade in
prize.
2 mediums for a large.
yeah, we lost
So
like
you
a
had-
couple times, and then she gave us the thing. Well, she let her beat me. Well, she did beat me. I
Yeah,
also-
you let
know-
him. Yeah, you definitely lost. I think the reason why you hate games is because you fucking suck at games.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I do suck at them, but I also don't enjoy trying. I'm quick. Like if I was playing volleyball, I would just like not even try to hit the ball if it came at me. I would jump out of the way.
Yeah, that's
I
why
don't
you wrote the
care about-
volleyball song.
I don't care about games. I don't care about volleyball. That's right. I did write the volleyball song.
At Andrew Ginsburg on YouTube,
But I said,
you watch the
I'm
volleyball
try-
song.
I was like, let's lean into it. Like, let's really do the Atlantic City thing. We played the games. It was fun. And then the guy selling the Ferris wheel. You know, there's a Ferris wheel there.
No, I had no. Dude, I
There's a Ferris
haven't
wheel.
been on the boardwalk.
There's a Ferris wheel there. So
I haven't left the casino. I go in, I put money on black, I lose, I go up to the room, I get blacked out, I go back down, and I win. And then I lose again at around 3:30.
He goes, you want to go on the Ferris wheel? He goes, it will be the most amazing, unforgettable night of your life. And I was like, it's going to be the most unforgettable night of my life if I get on that Ferris wheel. Unforgettable.
Did you smoke on the Ferris wheel?
I did not because listen. I did bring a non-alcoholic beer on the Ferris wheel, but they don't because of like they don't let you. The windows aren't. It's like you're like in like a closed
Oh, you're in a
vestibule.
cage.
Yeah, there's like a slit for the air to get in.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
what is?
stupid.
Because I guess people are like, I just lost $150,000.
Yeah, that's why it was-
Yeah. Let me get one of those magical rides to the top. Let me get the most. Oh, really? The most unforgettable night of my life? Yeah, because there won't be any more life for me. No more memories. I'm jumping off when I get to the fucking top. I just lost my kid's college fund, and you know what I mean. That's what. So now they like, close. It's like, yo. So I was saying to her, I was like, do they have to make the whole city like suicide proof? Like,
They did.
Maybe something's wrong with your city if everybody's trying to kill themselves on even the children's amusements. Like, maybe we could agree that something's wrong fundamentally with the human race, with the human condition.
Yeah.
If instead of saying, you know what we should do, we should make the Ferris wheel enclosed so that we can't feel the air off the beach as we
Yeah, dude,
navigate it as a couple.
That's
Let's make it
fucking
suicide
crazy.
proof so some 72-year-old executive that's not going to hit his fourth quarter targets doesn't jump off of it because he just lost everything on the craps table. Let's suicide proof this entire like it's for kids. You don't have to suicide proof a ride that a little kid goes on.
Dude, that's fucking incredible that the whole thing is enclosed.
Stop it suicide proofing it. Yeah, so it was like I enjoyed it and it was fun, but I was like I was just kind of saying like they literally suicide proof this whole city because everybody's losing everything and trying to kill themselves. It must happen
literally.
all the time.
Dude, that's why you can't open up the windows for a breeze in the rooms. That's why right when you go into a room, it's a rule in AC. Listen, for anyone that's never been, when you go AC, you get in the room and you set the thermometer to 60 degrees. Because when you come upstairs after you lost everything and you're blacked out drunk, you're gonna want to cool down. Gotta cool down because you gotta get ready. You gotta go back out there. You gotta get ready to lose another $200. You got to always
That's
cool
right.
down.
But I do think that they should just. I blame the Democrats for this. They need to open up.
Dems.
They need to make this. If you want to if you lose everything and want to kill yourself, just fucking do
Yeah,
it.
no.
Let's open up the windows. Let's get the. Let's get the Ferris
problem
wheel
is I wouldn't have
going.
a father right now.
Valid point. It has saved people, and I understand
Hey,
that.
but that's so good now. He can't. I couldn't even
Right,
get a cup
I know.
room.
I know.
This
If
was the-
they hadn't
that
made
was
this
the
rule in
first time.
2004, there'd be no way your dad would have withstood the pain of the pie gow table. And so we are thankful. That was actually a pretty good piece of
Yeah.
public policy that
That was
impacted
the
our
first
lives.
time I've ever had to pay for a room in Atlantic City. I felt dirty. I was like, ew, why am I paying for a room?
Yeah, ugh, who
I was
am
like,
I?
what the fuck? I usually get beds.
You
where I
get
just
free
look at the
rooms for
ceiling,
losing
I can stare at
everything.
myself.
Yeah.
Those were the best.
Those were the best. I know. Well, that's why it was nice to be on my mom's salary, you know?
Yeah, I got. You know what we got to do? We got to get a room where I black out drunk and you watch me black out drunk.
I'm
and
down.
Then we go down.
You had me at watch you black out drunk. I get to do that for Tuesday night for free, but we could definitely do that. It would be...
Yo, what we should do is we should do a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll take off Wednesday. You come down.
Yeah.
I'll drive us down to AC.
Yep.
And we'll do the podcast down there, and then we'll go and gamble.
I'm
and then
down.
do the second episode on whatever happened.
I'm down.
Wow, that's actually a great idea.
Yeah, we should do that one night.
Totally 100% do that.
We should do that. We'll do it in the fall, winter.
Fuck, we gotta do that.
We should. There's no
100%.
reason.
There's
I am
no
down to do
reason
that.
not to.
I am down to do that.
Yeah. I'm like, listen, you got to
And
take
if I
care
could
of the
finagle
baby
us-
and this is the 14-year-old. I gotta go to AC and black out in Ginsburg.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
busy.
he's not blacking out, but I'm
I'm
blacking
busy.
out.
Maybe I can get a stand-up spot.
Oh,
while
they're
I'm
gonna say
there.
maybe I'll have a.
Maybe I'll start drinking again. What am I in Hoboken? I can't be thinking that to myself. Literally, I go into Hoboken. I'm like, I'll walk in this place right now. I'm so delusional. I'm walking around Hoboken. I'm like, I'll go. They'll be like, this guy's the best. He's back. You know, I'll be so
Yeah.
bad. Like they haven't seen me in
no
20
idea
years.
Who the fuck you are?
They haven't seen me in years, in like
Yeah.
over a decade, man. But just
Yeah, when you sent me that picture that night, I wrote back, "Is that the spot?" I wrote back, "That's the spot," and you didn't answer me. I'm like, "Oh, maybe it wasn't." And then you just told me right now
that was
it
the pier.
was the spot.
I was telling my girlfriend this, and it's funny because I started dating her before, she doesn't know me as a raging alcoholic, so all these stories are like so surprising to her.
I know.
But I'm telling her the other night, I'm like, when I got back from Hoboken, I was feeling all sentimental, and I go,
you know what I
me
did?
and my friend Tom, we used to live in Old Bridge, and we worked at the same place in Hoboken. So I was like, so what we used to do was we used to go take the NJ Transit bus to Hoboken, and then we would start drinking after work, and then we just couldn't stop drinking, and then we'd get packaged goods from the bar, and then we'd go sit at the pier and drink beers on the pier, and then we'd realize that the sun was rising. We'd stay there all night and didn't go home in our work clothes. Then we'd switch work clothes. So I would put on his clothes and he would put on my clothes, and then we'd go to work drunk.
See, now, is it crazy?
Many times.
Is it crazy that I don't think that that's like an alcoholic thing to do? I think that's like a 20-year-old thing to do.
It is. It's a mixture of
Like,
both.
I don't
it's a
think-
mixture of
I
both.
feel
I
like-
bet a lot of our listeners right now are saying to themselves, I have never done something like that, and I think that sounds
Well,
crazy.
Dude, when I met my wife, fucking Tara had a kid at 22, so she doesn't understand. And I say all these things. She's like, "Oh, you and all your friends are alcoholics." I'm like, "No."
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
a
"What do
fair
you-" I'm like,
diagnosis.
"What do you mean?" I'm like,
It's a-
"Everybody did this."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
were we all just alcoholics? No one else just partied until they were like 28 years old?
No, I think our group of friends, though, partied in a different way than most groups of... Not drastically different, but we just took it that little extra, just a little extra layer of craziness.
I guess. I mean, but I feel like maybe we are.
Maybe.
But I feel like if you go to North Dakota, there's
Yeah,
no way there's
yeah,
not
yeah.
guys that are just blacked out
For
the
sure.
entire
I mean,
time.
listen,
Like,
man,
just
the
do whatever
Murphys
fucking
control the
want.
water in Old Bridge, and I've always said there's something in the water. I think that's fundamentally the difference. Is the stuff that we drink here, if you get a cocktail or something, it's mixed with Old Bridge water, it fucks up your brain. Just deters to your brain. Something about that.
My dad ran that shit since fucking 1969.
And that explains why we're all completely insane. That's my conspiracy on that. I'm like the Alex Jones of Old Bridge.
Yeah.
And then John's dad's been...
No, turn the fish guy.
Now, let me show you here. John Murphy, he's been in charge of the water since 1972, and you'll notice a big fluctuation of retarded alcoholics. Ever since that day started. And yeah, dude, also me and Tom, I was telling her this the other night too, there's a train station in Secaucus Junction called The Junction.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the train station bar.
I know.
The bar in Secaucus train station,
Yes.
probably one of the worst places in the
It's
world.
the worst.
Worst. Me and Tom used to go there because we would leave Hoboken sometimes. We'd drink in Hoboken. If we did make it on the train, get to Secaucus Junction, the train station, and we'd have to wait like 20 minutes for the next train to take us back to
Okay.
Old Bridge. And let's go have a beer at the Junction bar. And then we'd drink at the Junction bar all night until the train station closed.
Yep.
And then we're in Secaucus
Oh my
at
God.
4 o'clock in the morning. And we'd have multiple times had to call my dad and be like, can you come pick us up from Secaucus?
Yeah, because Ubers didn't exist.
We're in our work clothes. Ubers didn't exist. Yeah, weren't invented yet. And that actually, it's funny that you say that because that was what she said too when I told her this story. She was like, I've never heard a story before where it's like, you're so old that Ubers weren't invented.
I know, it's crazy.
It's like I'm like an old man.
Dude,
like,
we're old
we
men.
couldn't get home. I had to call my
Yeah.
dad because there was no such thing.
That's why
There's no such thing as
I
Uber.
got 10 people in the group chat and 7 FDUIs.
I know. That's what I started saying. I was like, you don't understand. In those days, you had to just drive.
drunk, yeah.
You just had to drive drunk.
Sometimes you park your car in Morganville Road and you walk down the street.
Yeah, or you walked. You went. You could either drive drunk or go on an adventure on foot.
And
A
then they find
crazy
you, you tell
adventure
them the
where
car's down
all
there.
kinds of crazy things happen. Yeah, the car's down the road. One time in Hoboken, I was walking home. I'm drunk out of my mind. This is probably about 2013. Could not
what
be
a year.
Could not be more blackout drunk.
Beautiful year.
I see a construction site. They're building like a new condo building. I say to myself, this is like 3:30 in the morning. I say to myself, I'm gonna go check out that construction site. You know, what they're building. I walk through I jump a fence, walk through the construction site, and then I see the big tractors. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I'm going in the tractor, and I go and I
Keys in it?
no, I just went in it. The door was open.
Yeah.
And I just sat there like chilling. I was smoking a cigarette in the tractor, just chilling, looking.
Probably like a backhoe or a bulldozer. It probably wasn't a tractor.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it was something.
It was
you
some
could build with.
machine.
Yes.
All right. Oh yeah. So I don't know the specific fucking machine. All right.
It wasn't a fucking tractor.
Jesus.
Listen.
What are you, a 9-year-old kid with autism?
But some of these people might not just be from New Jersey. When they hear tractor, they're probably thinking of like
Oh,
a
no, yeah.
tractor.
No, it was a piece of industrial construction equipment. But I went in it to smoke a cigarette in it and look at the sun and the stars, and then I fell asleep in it and woke up at like 12 p.m. the next day in a tractor.
And no one came.
No one came. It was the weekend.
Oh,
like,
it was the weekend,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Isn't that? Wait,
Hey.
who does that? Who does that? And I was just thinking to myself, like, who does that?
But everybody.
I did that for no reason. Like, nothing was even going on. No, I like was by myself and slept in the tractor. I could have gone home. I was walking home, blocks away from my apartment.
Yeah,
and I
but-
slept in a tractor all
Yeah,
night.
but that's nice.
It is very. I don't take it back. It was
You
a
know-
beautiful night in the tractor.
You know what my one main memory from
Yeah.
Hoboken, New Jersey? It was the day before the 4th of July party, and me, you, and Brian were prepping for the 4th of July party, and we were making what the fuck were we making? We were making coleslaws, all different types
Yeah.
of coleslaws.
Yeah.
And I'm chopping, we're all chopping. I'm chopping jalapenos, chopping habaneros, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fucking sweating. I wipe my eye. And Brian, literally, I just remember Brian going, hey, just make sure you don't touch your face while you're doing this. So I'm like, oh my God. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I wiped my eye with a habanero, and I just remember being so drunk in the shower with my shirt and my pants on because it was all dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm just fucking putting water on my face going, oh my God, I can't take it.
Of course, I remember
That was the
that.
fucking worst. And that was my main memory. From,
That's your main memory. Of
no, my
Hoboken?
main memory is something I don't want to talk about. I remember, you don't own this city.
Yeah.
I own this
Well, I
city.
did. That's another thing that people don't understand.
We don't have to talk about that.
I'll tell you where it comes from.
This ain't
though.
your fucking city. This is
Well, it was,
fucking
and I
city.
saved that city. The amount of old people I pulled out of water, the amount of old people I pulled out of burning buildings. You're welcome, Hoboken, for what I did for that city. It wouldn't even. I walk around Hoboken now and I go, look at this city I saved with my bare hands. Me and one man, Tom Corbett, rest in peace. We saved this fucking city. All right. And yeah, you might be saying, but Tom Corbett's still alive. That's debatable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names, but one
Right.
time we got blacked out drunk and we were in a McDonald's.
Yeah.
And we all ate. I'm so fucking hammered.
Oh, now you're gonna tell the story you just said you weren't gonna
I'm
tell.
gonna tell a story, but
that was an
whatever.
unbelievable turn. By the way, I think we
Whatever.
should all
I'm
take a
not gonna
moment,
mention names.
stop and abbreviate for a second. Appreciate what John just said. He said, "I can't tell this story because it's too offensive." And then he's like, "Well, let me tell this story."
The
All
wine
right.
kicked in a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, the wine kicked in more.
So we eat at McDonald's. We're having a great time. Wherever we're fucking wherever. So I go outside. I'm just eating French fries. I'm just so drunk, just handling these French fries. And then one of our friends comes up to me and he was like, "Yo, get off that bench, dude." He's like, you disrespecting fucking people being on this bench. This is where homeless people lay. I was like, what the
Make it
fuck
sound like
are
we
you-"
hang out with
I was like,
complete
dude, what
crackheads.
the fuck are you talking about? And all of a sudden, I've never seen in my life, fucking Ginsburg got so tough, started pushing. He's like, you don't tell people what to do in my city.
my city.
And pushed him all the way back to his apartment. Had to be like 3 blocks. Kept pushing him and punching him. He's like, how dare you disrespect my city? I was like, yo. Threw a cone at him. You picked up a cone and
No, I
threw it at
didn't.
him.
No, I
Yeah, you
didn't.
did.
What,
You brought that
what
cone
am I,
inside.
Donkey Kong?
And then that cone sat inside your house. That was the same time when we used to tell you used to look like Governor Christie.
Yeah.
You, me
That
and
was a
Jerry
tough
were
time.
like,
That was a
"He
rough
kinda
time.
looks like looks like Christy.
That was a rough time for me. That was a rough time in my life.
Dude, that was my favorite. You would get so mad. Me and fucking Jerry would look at fucking Christy and be like, hey, it kind of looks like Ginsburg. And you would fucking get furious.
Oh, it's just
You would get so
I didn't
mad.
want to look like Chris Christie. You know, he's a
I
rough
know.
guy to
Of
look
course,
like.
I understand. I
It
mean,
was-
listen,
it
I
was-
look like Chris Farley and John Candy
It
my
was,
entire
yeah,
life.
but that's different than even Chris Christie. Just looking, you don't want to hear that you look like Chris Christie. It's not something you want to hear. At that time in my life, I wasn't prepared to hear. That was a dark. That particular year, that was kind of a dark time
You guys
for
were
me.
Ninja Turtles, dude.
We
Just
were living a
in
kind of
the
a crazy
sewer.
life.
Living in the sewer.
That was one of those things where it's like, you know, all I wanted my entire life was to not live with my parents. It was like all I fantasized about and
Yeah.
dreamed about. And then I lived in Hoboken that first year, and then after that year when I moved into that place, and we were like Ninja Turtles. All we did was eat pizza and smoke cigarettes
Yeah.
and drink and live in the basement and have no sunlight. When I had to move home that summer, I lived with my parents. That was the last time I lived with my parents
Oh yeah, you came back to
for the
Old
summer.
Bridge. Yes.
Because I was like, I looked in the mirror one morning and I was like, this is actually before I got the job to live in California.
I know.
I just moved back to
I
Old
know.
Bridge. I looked in the mirror and I was like, I can't. Hoboken, just you win, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it anymore. I gotta go.
Was that before?
I'm gonna
or
die if I
after
stay
the
here.
upstairs apartment. That was after the upstairs.
That was
apartment.
after.
Yeah,
If I had stayed in the
yeah.
upstairs apartment, I'd still be living there.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved living that place. I lived with the 3 girls,
Yes, Nikki and I don't know who.
2 girls from the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 girls.
But whatever. You know what I mean? That was damn, man. Yeah, Hoboken's a hell of a fucking place.
But anyway, it's been a hell of a show.
It has been a good comeback, dude. This was a lot
I
of
just
fun.
want to mention, you just told me somebody fucking actually won a John box.
Yes, Eric Auckland, I think you're like, or Augustburger or whatever.
Well,
the
what
fuck
did he
it-
say?
Birdland.
I told everybody they had to say something. What their
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
thing was.
Let's take a look. I'll put it on.
Because now I have to do shit. Now I actually have to get this Why That's Funny shit. I have to get all the John box. I have to take a picture. I gotta sign it. Gotta
Somebody-
get everything for him.
Somebody won.
So it's gonna take like 3 to 4 weeks because I have to order this shit now.
Sorry,
Because I wasn't actually expecting anybody to actually get this shit.
I have so many protections that stop me from using my phone too much. I have to put in all these passwords every 5 seconds to use these.
Jesus
apps.
Christ.
Okay. He said, I wanted to throw my hat in the ring for John's Captain Box, which
Wow.
could be called that. Neither of you know what it's called, so that's perfect. And he said, what should I say about the world? The world is shitty, and then you die.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay.
I think the best thing about the world is music. Music and good coffee.
All right. Fine.
couldn't-
you win.
couldn't
Because you
couldn't
reached out
agree
to
more.
us, you win.
Yeah, also
Your answer kind of sucked, but whatever.
I like that answer. I want to say, Eric, whatever your name is, I'm good with that answer because I actually think coffee and music are the main 2 reasons that I get out of bed every
Yeah.
day.
DM your address.
And comedy, I guess.
When you DM your address to us, it will take 2 weeks from then to get the box because I have to order shit.
Right.
I got to see if this is actually real, if you actually want it. Then I'll order
If you pass this test through listening
pass
to an
this
entire
test.
episode to the absolute very
Yeah.
end without skipping or missing anything, then we'll send you the thing. So
Yes.
we're pretty excited about that, and I want to say I concur with your opinion.
All
Don't,
right.
don't listen to this man over here.
Good
Don't
night.
Don't listen to this man over here.
today. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Why That's Funny. We hope you enjoyed the show. Message us your questions at Why That's Funny Podcast on Instagram. Until next time, so long.